Back for part 2 of our bivariate map. And today I'm going to go through the Illustrator portion and how we can take our output from our GIS analysis and transform it to a bivariate map where we have two variables that we look in contrast to each other. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do now that I'm back in Illustrator, it's been a few minutes since we've been in Illustrator, so let's just go remind ourselves what the export looks like. We have our two data layers, our total population data here. We have our millennial population, right? This is our population, our percentage of the population that is in that millennial age grouping. We have these US states, just polygon file. We have this, which is just our clipping mask. We can go ahead and delete that. And then we have our elements, which is just the Esri logo, which we can go ahead and delete that. So now we basically have three layers inside this group layer here. I'm a big fan of just kind of moving things out into their own spots so we don't have anything in like submenus. So I'll typically go like that. All right, and then we can just take this sync master folder and get rid of that. Now we just have our three files, or our three layers. State outlines, millennial population hexagons, and total population hexagons. So the first thing we want to do is make a mask of the US states. So in our project here, we're just going to use Michigan and Wisconsin, just because they're kind of at the center of the map and they have both states available to us. So that'll be our focus of the map, is looking at the relationship between total population and millennial population in these upper Midwest states of Michigan and Wisconsin. So I am going to select both Michigan and Wisconsin. I'm going to copy those. I'm going to go over to my layers menu and I'm going to create a new layer called mask. Select here. And then I'm going to hold Shift and Command and hit V. And that's going to paste in place. So this is going to paste this mask polygon, or this two states polygons, Michigan and Wisconsin, into this mask layer directly where it was, using the paste in place function. Okay. And then I'm going to create a polygon that's the size of my artboard, just this rectangle size of my artboard. I'll just change the color of this to green, just so it's distinctive. Right, and this is what I have. I have my rectangle, then I have my Wisconsin and my Michigan. These are my three polygons within my mask layer. So I'm going to select all of those, and then I'm going to go up here to Window, Pathfinder, and this is just a set of tools that creates new layers based on the relationship between the selected layers. So you could have multiple layers that you unite together. You could do things where you exclude certain portions, kind of binary operations and or operations. Here's one, divide. So this basically is going to take our, basically going to use Michigan and Wisconsin as a cookie cutter into our rectangle layer. So we'll hit divide. And we can see down here in our layer menu that made a group with a bunch of stuff in it. We're not really interested in any of this. It really just kind of broke up all the different little vector islands and pieces into different individual pieces here. And what we actually want is this one that says compound path. That one right there. So we can click out here to unselect everything. Just select this compound path, copy that. And then my mask, I'll make a new layer. Put it right there. Call this one Final Mask. Okay, and I will hit Command Shift V to place my mask there. Make sure that's turned off. We can get rid of this whole group subfile because we just needed this one piece in here, this compound path. And so essentially what I've done is created a cookie cutter where we can see the data from the other two states come through. So if I hit this millennial population polygons, you can see that come through our mask. Same thing with this. We can go ahead and change this to white. Change that to white. Select the outline, turn that off. And now we have a nice mask to filter out the states that we're not using. All right.